Court reporters, welcome back to my channel. Kanye West is now explaining exclusively to Hollywood Unlocked why exactly it is that he decided to purchase a home directly across the street from his ex-wife, well, soon-to-be ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. He tells Jason Lee that he bought the home because he takes solace in seeing his kids and having a regular schedule. You know, he talks about how in his childhood, his mom picked up to move from Atlanta to Chicago, and his father decided to stay back in Atlanta because he didn't want to be in Chicago with all the violence and stuff going on there, and also because his career was in Atlanta and he ultimately chose his career over his children. Kanye says that no career and no security or anything like that will ever get between him and his children. So when he talks about how no security will ever get between him and his children, he's actually referring to the fact that recently, apparently, according to him, Pete Davidson was the reason why he was not able to see his children in Kim Kardashian's house. Yes, you guys, he says that he was trying to enter the home to spend time with his children but was refused entry because security stopped him at the gate. And he says, and I quote, "So at that point, security was in between me and my children, and that's what's not going to happen. But I didn't want to argue about it, so I just chilled, took my kids to school, and then took my kids back. I'm driving, I bring them back, and North was like, I want you to come upstairs and see something. And it's like, oh, daddy, come see something. Daddy can't come inside, but that hadn't been defined. My daughter wanted me to go inside. I'm like the richest black man and North's father, right? And the security was able to stop me from going into the room with my daughter, and that had not been defined. And I'm hearing that the new boyfriend is actually in the house that I can't even go to." So he was really furious at that point, and he talks about how he called his cousins, who are very opinionated and stuff, and they said, and he sent his cousins over there and told them, I need you to go and say these two things. So the two things that he had his cousins tell Kim Kardashian were, number one, security isn't going to be in between me and my children, and number two, my children aren't going to be on TikTok without my permission. Yes. By the way, these are female cousins that he had go talk to Kim Kardashian. He's like, these are my female cousins, aggressive. Isn't that wild, you guys? First of all, I don't know that the story went down exactly the way that Kanye is describing it as going. Because remember, we all know that Kanye West has issues, right? And that sometimes he goes off his medicine. So I don't think it's as cut and dry as he's making it seem. I think that maybe something else went down there that made Kim uncomfortable, or maybe he already knew that he wasn't to be in the house. Maybe he didn't warn Kim, because if he had told Kim before that he wanted to go to the house, she would have let security know that he can go. Like, I'm sure there was some way that this could have been resolved. But, you know, I'm kind of with him when well, here's the thing. I don't know about him not letting the kids on TikTok. Listen, you let the kids on the reality show, which has a much bigger reach than TikTok. So what's the big deal with TikTok? It's not like North directly really manages it all that much herself. I know she did go live that one time. I don't know if it was on purpose or accidentally, but like other than that, the account is supposed to be monitored by Kim or one of their assistants usually. So I don't know that it is a huge deal. And second of all, listen, if she doesn't want you at her house, she doesn't want you at her house. It doesn't matter if you're the father of the kids. At the end of the day, that is her house, and she can do whatever she pleases with it. Anyway, you guys, what do you think? Is it fair that Kanye West gets turned away at the gates from going into Kim Kardashian's house because Pete Davidson is there? And by the way, are you surprised that Pete Davidson is already around the kids? Their romance has only been going on for what, like 2 months? Maybe 3 months at the most here? And in my opinion, I thought it was like a showmance or something for like PR or buzz for the two of them, or to take the heat off of the Astroworld tragedy. So like for the kids to be around this is a little bit surprising to me, but I digress. Listen, your opinions are what I'm looking for, okay? So please make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.